Hello and welcome to digitalSyn Gaming. I am Syntosis and this is episode 35 of the New Frontier. So, last episode, we went to space, we did wild stuff, and we then come back. I know, at least we got a space station. Well, we've got the shell of a space station. I wouldn't call it a space station, it's pretty crap the way it is right now. Okay, so I had some issues with lots of stuff. Mainly the fact that I've got so many machines, and I know Itchy, you've told me this before. The fact that I've got so many machines means that this area completely lags out, and I am going to change it. I will, swap up some of the stuff, especially the auto smelting, because as you can hear, there's a whole kind of crap in there that's doing that. What I've done at the moment is I've stopped some of those machines, and well, yeah, as you can see, it's kind of cool. I have also, and this is probably the real reason why this isn't lagging, not as much as it was. It's now on the server, so I've got my own personal servers. I set up Minecraft on those servers, and I administer them myself. All of the games that you see that we play online come from the servers that I use. So, this one I literally just copied over the world gen, or the world files, or the save files, and loaded up on the server. We are now playing the version 27 on the server. So, as you can see, I've stopped a whole load of stuff. So we've got these two for a start and stopped because we don't actually need them right now, but we might need them in the future. Over in the background, we've still got the Infernium going, and we've still got the steel going. Now the steel's been going for about 7 hours, and we got 1.3. I mean, that's insane. Look at how much we're getting. How mad is that? Very cool though. So yeah, very cool. I like the growth crystals. I like the additional growth stuff. Really, 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 really cool. Okay, so what we've done as well, or what I've done as well, is I've actually switched this up a little bit, the electric compressor. So because obviously we make a lot of these, compressed steel, compressed aluminium, compressed tin, I've put them in as a crafting recipe. And then obviously downstairs I've put in, at the moment I've just got the airlock in there as the crafting recipe. So what happens is it comes into here, goes to there, and then gets imported back into the system from that bit there. So we've automated some of Galacticraft, and it also means that we can automate those processes again. So the output slots for Galacticraft stuff is on the bottom. The input slots are, well, in this case, it's on the back. However, if it's air and stuff like that, then it's on whichever side, as you can see, is the green side there and the red side. So it's export and import. And then this side, if you remember, underneath there's a little blue one, I think it is, which gives you power. So there's a lot of stuff that you can actually do. Now the export is underneath. Now you can put hoppers underneath. It doesn't have to be import pipes, doesn't have to be anything like that. It could be just a normal hopper to a normal chest. That would actually work. So for all you guys out there that are playing Galacticraft and haven't managed to work out how you can automate this stuff, even if you dump a load of steel into this, stick a hopper underneath, the output slot is on the bottom, stick a hopper under there, put it straight into a chest, and there you go. You got a semi-automated part of the system. Obviously, if you're using refined craft or refined storage, or if you're using applied energistics, you can actually pump those items in, auto craft them. So kind of cool. Something that I haven't done before, that I found out a little while ago that you can do. So quite happy about that. I have picked up obviously the circuit fabricator. And we need to put that back into thing, and I've also got the Supremium furnace that I need to put in there as well. So what I will do is more than likely hook this bugger up to, see, it was there. Why do I want to hook it up? I don't know. I haven't worked out where I want to put that again. But I do need it. That's the thing. I mean, I'm going to need it. Maybe we'll put those underneath. That might work. There. Yeah. What is going underneath? Nothing. Okay, so yeah, we can put it underneath. Let's break these. And then we'll break these. Oh, not the window. Glad I broke. Right, let's get rid of these. And go and fix the window. So, okay. So what I'm going to do is, I know it's not very aesthetically pleasing. And to be perfectly honest, I don't care at this point, just as long as it works. Right, that will work. If I can hook it up to that. Which, for the time being, it would need to come here, wouldn't it? Okay, so for the time being, we're going to do that. Horrible, ugly, yes, but functional. It works. Alright, so, and we can also put, yeah, we can as well. We can also put the circuit fabricator here. That should not, oh, I need to go and sort that out. Hit fab. Right, so we've named it circuit fab so that I can find it easier in this system. There we go. There's the circuit fabricator. Okay, so the when I shift placed it, it must have been the wrong way. Maybe. No, it doesn't seem to be. Circuit fab there. Circuit fab. Okay, so it's the same connector, so that can't happen. Good to know. So let's put this block. There we go. Now we should be able to put a block underneath. And just going to put the Supremium furnace for now. And that's the fab. Fabricator. There it is. Create, insert. Okay, so that should now be filling up with power, which it is. Absolutely perfect. Now, I'm not sure about the output of this, so what I'm going to do right now, literally just stick that on the bottom. And then what we'll do is we'll load up some stuff in here. Obviously, an advanced wafer would be quite cool. Silicon, a redstone repeater, and a diamond. Silicon, redstone repeater, and a diamond. So, silicon, redstone repeater, redstone repeater, and a diamond. And then we'll wait for that to cook up and see whether that works. That, there, and wait for that. Okay, so that didn't export, which means that I'm not entirely sure. So it definitely doesn't come out there. Means it possibly might not come out. What was it? Not the electric. Right, so I'm on the Galacticraft wiki at the moment. Just checking out circuit fabricator to see whether there is a way of automating that. Maybe the things on the side or the back, or so the usage is okay. Top right slot, yeah, bottom right slot. For automation, there we go. The circuit fabricator can be filled by a hopper or by piping my items into it from another mod. The hopper or item pipes can be connected to the top or any of the 4 sides, but not the bottom. The circuit fabricator will automatically place incoming hopper or pipe items in the correct slots. That's cool. They can be extracted by a hopper or item pipe on the bottom, according to that. So that should work. Wow, good work. Hmm. Hmm. But that's there, right? So we've got that on the right, we've got that on the back. There's no other, right? Items can go into the top, which is... See, that's insanely cool. Because that means that what we could do is put one of these here. Like so. Feed the items in. That's oh, that's cool. Yeah. Okay. We can do that right now. Because we know what we need. We know what... Oh, hang on. Let's take out the redstone. We need that wafer out, but we'll get to that in a second. So, really, what it's telling us is this. We have a look at wafer. Right, so we've got 2 types of wafer. We've got a basic wafer, which gives us 3 of... there we go. Which gives us 3 of those. And we've got an advanced wafer, which gives us 1 of those. So that's our inputs. So now go for an advanced one. Let's go for an... Go and check the items. See, that's not working. If it'll work on the side, maybe. It does, it works on the side. Okay, so that thing... Oops. Where did it go? Right, so there's one of our patterns. Let's go in... let's give it... So we'll put that there. Put some cable here, sorry, here and here. Get rid of that cable. We'll put the crafter this way, which should be good. So we've got... Where's the other one? That really fall down, or is it just... Nope, it's just lunatics on. Not in the hopper. It's not in there. I seem to have lost one. What the hell? It went up instead of down. Fair enough. Put that. That. Hmm. That will feed into. What we need to do actually is go downstairs again and cancel that. Oh, an advanced wafer. I'll do one of those. That should now feed into that. Nice. Oh, look at that. Now it's just getting it out. If we go and see if we got another hopper. See, what should happen is it should come out of the hopper. It should go into the hopper from the underside. Should. So that. Maybe it would do okay with an import. The wrench. No, it doesn't pull there. And when you do that, okay. So, what I'm going to try is maybe the back. No, back doesn't work either. Well, isn't that a fucker? Okay, I'm gonna disappear for a second. I'm gonna see if I can get this to work, and I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back, guys. I have absolutely no freaking clue why this isn't working. I've tried every single side. I've tried putting it in there. I've tried the wiki a few hundred times, and no. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that as it is for the moment. I will come back and revisit that maybe in once I upgrade to it, just to see whether there was a bug fix or something that I've missed and I'm on the wrong version. But I will revisit that at a later date. However, we've got all the stuff coming in here so that we can actually produce these things. I just have to go over and take them out. Not the worst scenario in the world. So I'm really not that bothered, to be honest. It would have been nice, but it's not necessity, is it? What is a necessity is getting this bloody furnace back in. That would be nice. I could possibly put it back. I think we will. So let's break that. put an export bus. Well, export. Put that. Tiny cultures start filling up. Perfect. Right. Jump back into the system now. And we'll also put these in. Put these away. Cool. And do one rocket. Okay. So we're good right now. So we've got semi-automated, automated. The fuel tanks or the oxygen tanks are not automated yet, but I will eventually do those. I'll probably do those off camera because, yeah. We do need to get a lot of this stuff automated, which again I will do off camera. However, what we should be able to do is there is a little bit that we have automated. Fabricator, compressor, oil generator, bubble distributor. See, there is quite a bit, but there we go. Oxygen concentrator, an oxygen vent. Those two I have put into the system. Bits that I haven't put in, or it doesn't look like are in, is an airlock frame, which I do want. Press steel. And obviously I will eventually want the airlock controller. No, so we haven't got the airlock. So let's go and the airlock stuff in. I really do want that. Yeah, so there we go. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to want this. I'm chucking it in. Now we should. There we go. Have an airlock. We can do missing thermal foundation aluminium ingots. Know what that is about? I do. Know what that's about. Okay, so let's go back upstairs. I know exactly what that is hanging about. It's these things here. Or these things here. These things here. This one. They are not ore dictionaried. So unfortunately I need to go and redo them. We've got aluminium ingot. Oh, shove that one. A lot. Aluminium ingot. This one. That's now ore dictionary, so that should be fine. We've also got the tin one. Here, I think. And that is now ore dictionary. So we should. There we go. So now we should be able to create our airlock. There you go. So you got to be careful of that. Is I completely forgot ore dictionary is the bit that needs to be added. So 8. The rest. There we go. 12. How cool is that? So we've now got the ability to create airlock frames. Now, there is one massive thing that I do really, really want to get. And it is so annoying that it isn't. It's not about at the moment. That's for refined. I mean, these things, these portable grids, very, very cool. Basically, what you do is you take one of the chips, computer chips, or one of the storage disks, and you pop it in the portable grid, and you place it down in the world, or you can right-click it in your inventory, and it will actually be. It literally is a portable grid. It will read what is on that disk. Now that is insanely cool. For ultimate storage, unlimited proper storage, really, really cool. And also when you're running around and you're doing stuff, and you massive inventory when you're running around. Now, that would be really, really cool for when we go to the moon again, so that we can get that sorted. The security manager is quite cool if you're working on a server like I am as well. We probably will deploy one of those. Because what I'm planning to do is offer a competition where somebody can come online and play this. Now it's on the server. I can whitelist people and we can get people on here. I don't know whether that would be any use. I don't know. Well, something that you guys would want. Let me know. Put it in the comments. If you do, then we can organise it. Would be quite cool. Right. So anyway, where are we? We got refined stuff. So there's also the security guard now as well, which we sort out. So there's a few things that we are missing. We've got auto crafting for is those things. Got the controller. Okay, so there was one here, which is the network transmitter. Start. Another one. Another type of card that we need. No, not those. That one. Interdimensional upgrade. Require a Neverstar. Now, Neverstar shards. Actor. Neverstar. Never. That's the crafting material part of it. Gems. This is all logs and stuff. So I need to start thinking about the wither. I really do. If I want to start getting into this properly, I need the wither. I need Neverstars to get started with Woot to produce Neverstars. I have to look at RF tools on it. And well, this is really, really. This is cool. Power transmitters and stuff like that would be good. Put one of those up in moon base. That would be quite cool. Use yeah, there we go. Builder blocks. Elevator is quite cool. Environmental controller, shield projector. There we go. So the shield projectors is what we'll probably use to contain the wither. Then we'll probably use another shield to kill it to start with. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to work that yet, but I will do some more research by next episode because I think it's about time that we got our interdimensional upgrade so that we can then start jumping about all over the place. However, for that episode, I know it's a bit boring. This episode, setting up the automation and going through a few things. However, it was something that needed to be done, so we're good. If you like this episode, then hit the thumbs up. If you dislike this episode, then hit the thumbs down. However, please, both of you do subscribe. It really does help me out, and it does help out the channel. If you didn't like the video and still subscribe, because, well, you might like one of the next ones. However, you might also like the previous ones, so go back and check out some of those. Yeah, I mean, let's get it to 100, dude. Guys, come on. Let's get it to 100. Let's get the channel name. Anyway, you guys have been awesome, as usual. I've been Synthesis. Leaders.